Alright, let me turn down my volume because last time I was doing this, I got a call, and y'all know I don't have editing skills, so I have to make my videos flawless. Oh, by the way, for my Game of Thrones fan, oh my goodness. Ooh! I can't wait. I don't watch much TV or anything like that, but Game of Thrones is my ish. Yo, I can't wait. But today I want to talk about fear, right? When I say the word fear, it's just something that resonates within me because I've seen how fear has stopped a lot of people from accomplishing their goals. I've seen fear stop a lot of people from being the best that they can be. And I'm going to give y'all a personal story, right? There was a time in my life when my self-confidence was this big. I was dating a girl, and at the time I was dating this girl, I was trying to pursue my professional basketball career. I had no money in the bank. I had nothing. All I had was a good heart, my loyalty, and a smile, you know. Damn, I'm corny as hell. But I'm telling you, this girl, at the time, she was the most beautiful girl I ever dated. And I was just so captivated. I felt really honored because I'm like, man, this girl is so beautiful. I'm not even going to say who she is because she's like a little celebrity. Not an A-lister, but, you know, she's a little celebrity, so I'm not even going to say who she is. And at that time, I'm like, wow, how did I pull that? Like, I'm broke. I'm here trying to build my business. I'm here trying to work. I'm here trying to pursue my basketball career. I have nothing. How did I get this girl? And I was so happy, man. I was telling all my boys, I hit the jackpot. I have this girl now. I gotta work harder. I gotta accomplish my goals. I gotta be better. All right. And little did I know, after about 3 weeks, after I started being vulnerable, because I've always been honest. I've never been the type to lead a girl on and let her know that, okay, I'm bigger than what I am. I've always been vulnerable. So I explained to her that, listen, I have nothing. I work part-time at the warehouse. I'm trying to play basketball. I'm trying to build my business. I have nothing. And, you know, because I believe that you can't hide your true self in a relationship. You got to be vulnerable. Although sometimes vulnerability will make you get hurt, it is necessary. And I've always lived by that philosophy when dating. So I told her. And after that, she just started treating me very, very poorly. I remember she would talk down to me. She would disrespect me. She would say stuff like, oh, you don't got nothing. Like, do you know who I am? Like, I got this going on for me. I'm about to be in this TV show. Like, I dated this athlete. And then, like, she would send pictures of, of her to me, of former stars and former ball players that she dated, to be like, oh, you trying to play ball. You ain't going to make it. And at the time, because my self-confidence was this small, I felt like that was the best I could have done. That how am I gonna ever find another girl like that? How am I ever gonna be, you know, around that? I really believe that was it for me. Like I finally had something great. And as I said before, because of my lack of self-confidence and self-esteem and the fear of losing her, I held on to that and stayed in that poisonous relationship. And then it got to the point where now the lying, the cheating, the deception, you know, and most men don't say this because, society view men, we gotta be this, but the reality is that men have feelings. I'm a dominant alpha male. I'm a strong, powerful guy. But when you love a woman, your little boy loves her. You're happy again. All your goals and dreams are now to like build with her. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, if y'all been there, y'all can relate. But I stayed there because it was like, okay, that's the best I could have done because of fear. When I kept working at that job, started saving, started investing, building my portfolio, started being something. And when I saw that, okay, my basketball career is moving now. I got my first contract when I played in the PBL. Then I would go play ball, come home, work my job, and then stuff started changing. My confidence started changing. Then I stopped dealing with her. I completely cut that poisonous relationship off because I had no fear. All right? And now that I cut that off, I started realizing what I am, my true potential. That I'm more than what she was treating me. Then when you start loving yourself, when you start feeling good about yourself, people gravitate to you. Other love interests come to you. What I've come to understand is that I know this might sound cliche or whatever, but honestly, we attract to us what we feel. We're creatures of vibration. You ever realize when you feel bad, the whole day goes bad? No matter what you do, everything just goes bad. But when you feel good, you might be walking down the street and damn, you see a $10 bill. People just start complimenting you. It's just like we're creatures of vibration. So once I let go of that fear of losing that, my life became better. Please work on losing fear. Another example, Marcus Garvey. Some of you might not know who he is. He's one of my country. He's from my country, Jamaica. He's one of Jamaica's 7 national heroes. He went to Africa. He started the migration of the Negroes back to Africa. Very powerful brother. Rest in peace. When he was a kid, he was very fearful. And his father said to him, come to me to the graveyard. His father dug a hole. Most people don't even know this story. They started digging a hole. When the hole got deep enough, the father said to Marcus, go inside that hole, right? Go check something for me. Marcus climbed down on the ladder, went in the hole. His father pulled up the ladder, left Marcus in that graveyard overnight. The father said that he heard Marcus scream, the agony in his voice, the fear in his voice. But after that night, Marcus Garvey was never afraid of anything. That's how he became the great, powerful leader that he was and was able to lead a black revolution. I've started letting go of fear. And I'm telling you, my life is changing. Like, my bank account has grown tremendously. My investments are growing. My health has increased. When you let go of that fear, you realize your potential. That's why I post the nonsense I post on Facebook. I interact with people the way I do because I'm starting to lose certain fear. Fear is just a fake evidence that appears to be real. It is not real. It is things that happen in our mind that causes us to see things from a negative perspective. The difference between a hero and a regular ass person is that both of them feel fearful in a situation. Both of them feel the loss, but one of them pull that trigger anyway and act. And that's what separates a hero from a regular ass person. That's what separates a star from a regular ass person. That's what separates a multi-millionaire from somebody who is broke. Because you stop looking at how people view you. Me, I live in a tiny apartment. I drive a crappy car. But guess what? My bank account is so stacked, it's ridiculous. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying, I've let go of the fear of how people view me. right? I'm not looking at the Brandon in the present. I'm looking at the Brandon 3, 4, 5 years from now, when people are miserable going to their jobs and I'm driving that Rolls Royce. I'm driving that Benz. I'm taking my mom to the dealership to buy whatever she wants. That's the kind of Brandon I'm looking at. You know, can I buy a BMW now? Can I buy a Bentley now? Can I buy a crib now? Damn right I could do all of that. All of that right now I could do. And as again, some people might take it as me bragging, but it's not. It's just the fact that I don't care how people view me. I do what needs to be done so I could be where I need to be. So my brothers, my sisters, stop being fearful. Let go of that negative energy. I'm not religious or anything, but the Bible said the most powerful thing. And it's something that I really admire. It said, pardon me, it said God didn't give us a spirit of fear. That spirit is not from God. So when you feel fearful, you got to ask yourself, where is this fear coming from? What is this false evidence that's appearing real? What is this? Attack your fears. Kill your fears. Demolish your fears. Anytime you feel fearful, put yourself in a situation that is going to eliminate that fear. Stay great. Stay blessed. Alright? I'm not even going to say that like, share, subscribe. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said whatever. Like, share, subscribe. Alright? But Game of Thrones. Alright, later, y'all. Bye.